For this folio, the student has chosen to present their evidence organised by performance criteria. So we've got the P1 criteria and the P2 criteria showed on the first couple of pages, and the student has cut together different elements out of their whole folio as presentation on these pages. As we go into the development criteria, the student has chosen to highlight different areas within a source that they've analysed and then pulled out the different key findings and the different learnings that they've had from that particular source. As we go further down, once the student is analysing some data, again, the student is pulling out their key learnings, describing then their analysis and turning that into their key findings, which will then be presented as part of the outcome. Students may also choose to present 10 pages that are taken from the direct pages out of their folio to highlight the evidence needed for the performance standards. There are 10 A4 pages presented. Criteria P1 and P2 are demonstrated in the first page and across into the second page as well. The student gives good consideration to other possible topics and then refines down to their question. Other topics were considered and a topic was decided from further investigation, and they came up with a researchable question. Now, mind maps, bubble maps, word walls are not needed to demonstrate refinement. The definition of key terms will ensure that there's precision in the question. Now, thorough planning of processes need to be shown to answer the question. Now, in this case, they've done it for both the economics and for the environmental parts of the question. Now, planning and ethics are specifically stated, and the journal entries are included to show that the plan was executed. Overall, for P1 and P2, the student was given an A. The student demonstrates evidence of D1, D2 and D3 in the pages following. The student shows lots of development through the following pages. Both the economic and the political considerations, as well as the understandings of air pollution, are shown. The sources are found from within a wide range appropriate to the topic and analysed to elicit the key findings, which are shown alongside. As the research developed, further questions come out which the student then answers. Now, the students analysed all of their ideas in depth. The information from each source is analysed and the findings are pulled out. The analysis is then summarised for each different source so it's easy to collate, and as a moderator, you know where the student analysis has come from. Now, the student has also really effectively developed their knowledge and skills, particularly the skills needed to analyse multiple sources into findings. So for D1, D2 and D3, the student was awarded an A. The student has provided evidence of D4, both at the beginning and the end of their folio. They've made a statement in the start about what their capability is that they're seeking to develop and how they intend to go about it. The student has then made some analysis of how their capability has actually grown during that time, what development they saw. Interspaced throughout the folio as well, they have other sections where they've signposted developments that have happened in the capability. Now, the students demonstrated an informed understanding, but it isn't necessarily developed consistently. So the student overall was awarded a B for D4. Holistically looking at the folio, the student received an A overall.